Welcome to the Voice in the Wilderness. I am Prophetess Merlin Mason, anointed and chosen by God for such a time as this, to be the voice that crieth in the wilderness, preparing the way of the Lord and make his path straight. So, beloved children of God, I was here when I heard the Lord said unto me, honor the Lord with thy substance, and with the first fruit of all thine increase. So shall thy barn be filled with plenty, and thy press shall burst out with new wine. Now, beloved brethren, how do we honor the Lord with our substance? You can honor the Lord with your substance by paying your tithes and offering, always ready to support God's work in your church and to give whomever he told you to. Beloved, worshiping or honoring God with your substance or possession show that you acknowledge God as the source and the owner of all that you have. Amen. Now, brethren, it benefits you as well. Not only the Lord. As you can see, it says that when you honor the Lord with your substance and the first fruit of all your increase, not some, the first fruit of all thine increase, what will happen then? He said, your barns will be filled with plenty, and your press will burst out with new wine. Isn't that amazing, beloved children of God, to know that when we honor God with our substance and the first fruit of all our increase, our barns will be filled with plenty and our press will burst out with new wine? It's amazing to know that. Guess what? You cannot outgive God, because look at the return, what he's going to give you in return. Your barn will be filled with plenty, and your press will burst out with new wine. That is extremely exciting to know, because when you give God, you know he's going to multiply it back to you. You know when you honor God, he is going to reward you without a doubt. So when God tell you to do something, brethren, don't be afraid. Don't look and say, oh, it's only $10 I have, or I have light bill to pay, or water bill, or this to do, or that to do. If God say, go give that person the $100 and you have the dead $100, carry it, go give him. Because what God is testing our faith by doing these things. And when we honor him and do what he told us to do, our barns will fill with plenty, brethren, and our press will burst out with new wine. Trust me, that is amazing. I don't know about you, but I know about me. Whenever the Lord told me to do something, I obey him and do it. And guess what? I always reap my reward. And what I don't receive as yet, I know it is coming. It is coming, because what? God is multiplying. He's preparing something nice for his children. So don't harden your heart when the Lord tell you to honor him with your substance. Amen? And the first fruit of all your increase. Because you are going to reap the reward thereof. You are going to reap the reward, brethren. So you don't have to be scared when God tell you, put little food in a bag and go give the homeless, or pay your tithes and offering, or go clean the church, or do whatever you can for your community. You don't have to be afraid. Even if it's not a community, it could be some loved ones or family members who God says, send a $50 go give, or send this go give, or do that or do this. You just have to obey, because what? You are going to reap. You are going to reap. Your press is going to run over with new wine, and your barn is going to be filled with plenty. This is amazing to know that God got us like that. Amen. God bless you, and I pray that you receive the word from the Lord. It is not from me, it is from the Lord, because this word that the Lord has given me is taken from Proverbs 3 verse 9 and 10. So you can go and check it out for yourself. Amen. Be blessed, be encouraged, and honor the Lord with your substance and the first fruit of all your increase. Not some, but all, so that your barn may be filled with plenty, and your press will burst out with new wine. Amen. Be blessed.